we put those songs together plus a solo each from Clare and me to do a mini concert. So today is the week 3, and we're doing a mini concert. But before that, I will go through the 4 songs that we've learned. Some of them you might be able to pick up even if you're new. I think some of it is simple enough that hopefully you can still join in and enjoy the rest. So without further ado, I would like to remind you all and go through very slowly one verse of the Sephardic song called Abre tu puerta. I will just do it very slowly, and so if there are any doubts, anything that you can just go over it again, or if you've never heard it, try to learn it this quickly. Here we are. It goes, Abre tu puerta cerrada. We will do this slightly faster in the end. Let's do that together. Abre tu puerta cerrada. Then the second phrase is, que en tu balcón dinguna luz no hay. So here we have the let's do that very slowly together. Que en tu balcón ninguna luz no hay. And the phrase 3 is, ma el amor que yo a ti mi bella. Ma el amor que yo a ti mi bella. Let's do that again. Ma el amor que yo a ti mi bella. And the final phrase, partemos juntos de aquí. So that is, partemos juntos de aquí. So let's just sing slowly this verse, still a little slower than we will do, to be sure. The first verse again. Abre tu puerta cerrada, que en tu balcón ninguna luz no hay. Ma el amor que yo a ti mi bella. Partemos juntos de aquí. Great. I hope that's all right. And we will do 3 verses of that, and a tiny bit faster, not much, but a tiny bit faster. So that's our Sephardic one. We did last week, we learned 2 songs from the Llibre Vermell, the Montserrat, from the Red Book of Montserrat. Steph, if you've got the facsimile, we've got a beautiful photo of a facsimile of the song we're doing, Polorum Regina. This is the first one we're doing now. That's lovely, isn't it? Beautiful. So I will just go through the structure of it with you. So we will sing, let me just get rid of some of these. We will do, we will sing Polorum at first, and then we have we will do that twice at the beginning. Then we have verse 1. Then we have a section that is like the chorus. Then we go back to the chorus. We do verse 2. We have that section again. that is like the chorus. Then we do the chorus again, we do verse 3, that section again, and we end it with a chorus. So that might sound more complicated than it actually is. I would just like to go through one verse of it, so then it becomes clearer. We're starting off the very first time, we do the chorus twice, but that's the only time we do the chorus twice. It's only at the very beginning. So here we are. Polorum Regina omnium nostra, stella matutina delle scelera. Oh, and then we do that again. We don't need to do that now. Let's do the first verse. Ente partum Virgo Deo gravida. Ante partum Virgo Deo gravida. Semper permansisti in violata, stella matutina delle scelera. So that concludes the first round, and we do then round 2, starting with the chorus, verse 2, and this end bit, and then the same for verse 3, and we end it with the chorus again. So I hope that's clear. And if it's not clear, tell us in the chat, because I don't want anyone to have doubts. And if that's fine, I'd like to go through our lullaby that we did 2 weeks ago. Our lullaby, all is now still and all is at rest. So here we are. All is now still and all is at rest. Sleep shall now fill your eyelids blessed. Outside murmurs gently the breeze and sings its song among the trees. Right. That brings us to the last one, which will be our number 1 in the concert, which is again from the Livre Vermeil, from the Red Book. And here we need to practice this a bit, because you're singing the chorus. We did that last time. The chorus that goes like this. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, Virgo serena. And we do that twice. So I will do it once very slowly. For those of you who are new, you could definitely join with this one. I will do it once slowly. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, Virgo serena. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, Virgo serena. So this I'd like to practice for a second, because what will happen is that I will start it off with a verse. You will hear the same phrase 4 times, but because it's quite fast, it's over quite quickly. I will give you the example now. I will sing the same phrase, but with different words 4 times, and I will give a sign, if I don't forget, for you to come in with Ave Maria. So it goes like this. Sed God's recondare me devota men chantan ubi men saludarem la dolce Verge Maria, los edots racontarem et devotament chantam, ubi men saludarem la dolce Verge Maria, Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, Virgo serena, Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, Virgo serena. And this will lead us, Clare will then sing a verse, which will be exactly like the before, different words, but 4 times this phrase. But you don't need to count because I will be there with a hand when she's doing the 4th one of them for you to get ready to sing. And one thing we need to keep in mind, because of the delay problem, if it was just me singing this, we wouldn't have the issue. But because Clare will be singing verse 2, there may be a delay. Now I'm listening to her and I'm going to give the sign. So come in with me, no matter what happens. Don't necessarily listen to where Clare is. Come in when I do boom. I mean, you should listen to Clare, but
No, it's totally fine.
Not let it stop you from coming in or for you to wait. So when I do this, we're coming in together. I hope that is clear enough. So to just recap, I will start this song with the first verse, 4 times the different phrase. By the end of this, I will give a sign. We are singing then together the chorus twice. Then it's Clare. We are again singing the chorus. Then I will do a 3rd verse, chorus, and Clare a 4th verse and chorus. Now this sounds like a long song, but believe me, it isn't. I think it's 2 minutes something, because as you can see, it's quite fast. And I want to do it fast because I think it's fun like that. So I hope that's okay. I will just go through, whoever is new, one more time slowly, the chorus. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, Virgo serena. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, Virgo serena. So I hope that's all right. And I think if there are no other problems, we should start our little concert. I'm thrilled to share this with you, and let's start. So now the memory is still fresh for this song, so I would like to start with this one, Los 7 gods, which means the 7 pleasures or wonderful things. And basically it is devoted to Mary, and it just says we're devoted to her, we're singing and we're saluting her, and so on. So here we go. Here's our concert for today. Los 7 gods racontarem et devotament chantam, ubi men saludarem la dolce Verge Maria. Los 7 gods racontarem et devotament chantam, ubi men saludarem la dolce Verge Maria. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, Virgo serena. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, Virgo serena.
Edibus salus sens paiment, en lobot ibris lobot, sens negun corrupiment, noctibitis dedibir, divot nasque verament, noctibitis dedibir, divot nasque verament.
Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, Virgo serena. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, Virgo serena. Verge tres resturien, cavalcam am gran coraggio, alla estrella precedent, vegren al vostre vitaggia, offeri nostri gradage, o et mira et ansens, Speridos tigrada, ora et mirra et ansens. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, Virgo serena. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, Virgo serena.
Et estant doloros bella modifimuta, Roman tutta gioiosa, canovis resuscita, avos mare piadosa, primas Deus demonstra, avos mare piadosa, primas Deus demonstra.
Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, Virgo serena. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, Virgo serena. Great. Great. I hope you enjoyed that. And now our next two songs are going to be Sephardic. I will start with my solo for today. I will use this oud, but I'm no oud player, but I've had this instrument for a long time and I love using it for some songs. And my one harp string is broken today, so I thought I give you a different sound today with this oud. Now, we have been mainly doing, apart from these two from the Libre Vermeil, and I hope we will do more different ones like that. One of our weeks will be that. I explain the rhythm later again, our program. But we have been doing mainly lullabies and Sephardic songs. And so today I'd like to do a Sephardic lullaby. So this is called Nani Nani. That's the sort of the equivalent of Lulai, Lulai, Luli and all that. So it just says, sleep my boy, and sleep so that your father will come back with much happiness. And so this is a Sephardic one. So we've got our gypsy scale back that we've been doing in a few songs that you will also do in a minute in Avre tu Puerta. So here is Nani Nani. Nani na, nani, nani quereri yo, el hijo de la madre de chico se haga grande. Ay, turbite mi alma, que tu padre viene con mucha alegría. Nani na, nani, nani querei yo, el hijo de la madre de chico se haga grande. Right, okay. Now we're going to do our, thank you, our Sephardic song, Abre tu Puerta. So, I just need to retune the harp a little bit to have our gypsy scale. So that we have here we go. 3 verses of Abre tu puerta. And abre tu puerta cerrada, que en tu balcón ninguna luz no hay. El amor que yo a ti mi bella, partemos juntos de aquí. And si es por agradarte, nada mi sangre pronta por vertir. Si la mi sangre no te puede convencer, a la mi muerte con gran plazer. Por las calles que tú irás, a mi solombra te arrelumbraràs. Ahes munchos echaràs, cuando de mí te acordaràs. Great, thank you. And I believe it's over to Clare.
Yes, so this is a bit of an experiment. This is a lovely little song from the original Carmen of Burana, and it's called Unter den Linden, and it's a story of seduction, really, under the linden tree. But the person who's going to keep the secret is a little bird who has overseen it all. And so I thought it might be quite nice. It's a very simple song. It only uses 4 notes. And it's a song that was reused in a number of guises. Also, there's a very famous Trouvaire setting of different set of words for the same melody. But I thought I was in Queenswood for my run in Highgate, and I recorded some bird songs. So I'm going to do it accompanied by the bird song. I hope that this works. Let's see. Okay. And my words. Unter den Linden an der Heide, da unser Zweierwette war, da liegen die Lindenschöne bei der gebrannten Blumen unser Gras. Vor dem Wald in einem Tal schöner sang die Nacht rein. Zu der Ruhe das von euch zu, sollst mit Friede kommen. Da war die Kämpfer in heile Frau, dass ich in selig You.
Lovely. Very, very nice. Okay. This leads us very nicely into our next song, Polorum Regina, which has a sweetness about it as well. Um, so here we go. Polorum Regina. And Polorum Regina mium nostra, stella matutina delle scelera. Polorum Regina mium nostra, stella matutina delle scelera. Ante partum Virgo Deo gravida, ante partum Virgo Deo gravida, semper permansisti in violata, stella matutina delle celera. Polorum Regina omnium nostra, stella matutina delle scelera. Et in partum Virgo Deo fecunda, et in partum Virgo Deo fecunda, semper permansisti in violata, stella matutina delle scelera. Polorum Regina omnium nostra, stella matutina delle scelera. Et post partum Virgo Deo eniscia, et post partum Virgo Mater eniscia, semper permansisti in violata, stella matutina delle scelera. Polorum Regina omnium nostra, stella matutina delle scelera. Great. Okay. Now we're going to do our lullaby, our song All is at Rest. All is now still and all is at rest. Here we go. All is now still and all is at rest. Sleep shall now fill your eyelids blessed. Outside murmurs gently the breeze and sings its song among the trees. this was our last song. Thank you so much for taking part, for learning these songs with me. I hope you enjoyed them. Next week we will be back to Sephardic songs, and I will go through one song that has been suggested by one of our very loyal supporters, Paul Mattison. Árboles lloran por lluvias. So we will be learning that, and if we have time for one more, we'll do one more. After that, we will decide, we will keep going with, we will have sessions devoted to lullabies and also other medieval songs like the Libre Vermell. We will always have that in a rhythm. But for June, we also, Claire will explain more in a minute. I personally loved her bird song a lot. And when I heard it, I thought we ought to do more like that. And also people who have listened to Claire during the month of May, it's not finished yet, but every day Claire's singing a May song. And some people have expressed that they will miss that if we change the theme now. So we're not going to change it completely. We will have about a week, or we will see how many we find, songs to do with birds and spring and May. There are quite a few troubadour songs, but also other ones that that have birds in the lyrics, and we will keep you informed, and we will possibly devote one of these sessions to learning songs to do with birds. So over to you, Claire.
Yeah, great. So actually, just to follow on, and the May song thing was something I've been doing every day. It was just a kind of accident, really. I've been singing out the window every day, usually around 4 o'clock. And on the 1st of May, my boyfriend said, "Have you sung a May song?" And I thought, oh, I should sing a May song today. So, and then it became like, hang on, there's an awful lot of May songs. Have I enough to keep going for the month? And I hadn't actually at the start, but people have been helpfully sending me suggestions. So if you have any suggestions, I think I have now got enough to take me to the 31st. But La Rosa en Florece is one of them, because that's about the month of May, the first line. It has to be the first line or the title. That's how strict it is. But we thought that with the telling, we've now got some money very wonderfully from Arts Council England to continue this till October, but also to do mini concerts involving all our musicians, not just Ariane and me. So we're going to start following on that tradition by doing a mini performance, one of us each day, and we're going to experiment with possibly Ariane and I'm trying to do some duets in some kind of way as well. Don't quite know how that's going to go. We'll start with the simple things. So the first of those will be, they'll all be around themes, because the May theme's been quite a good thing. So the first one will be about birds, but we're also going to do a wonderful song cycle, the earliest song cycle ever written by a Galician troubadour called Morton Kodash. And then we're going to do one about the theme of obstacles to love. So that will continue through June and July, and we'll let you know how that sets up next, more about that next week. But in the meantime, do follow us on YouTube, because you'll hear Ariane's recording when that's ready for next week's song, so you can have listened to it in advance. And do subscribe, and the minute you subscribe, that means the minute we load the songs, you'll hear about it. If you've got any other ideas for songs that you'd like to do in this session, like we're very thankful to Paul Matheson for the suggestion for next week, then let us know. I think that's it. Is that everything, Ariane? Have I forgotten anything?
Yes, I just suddenly had an idea. The Martin Kodash songs are 7, but there is a melody missing on the 7th song, the Eno Sagrado en Vigo. So I was thinking, if any of you want to send us a melody to that song, and we could try and perform it. So I just love the audience participation in all this. So if you feel, we will put the poem up there. I will send it through. And if you want to compose a melody, it can be preferably very simple and in the medieval sort of vibe. That would be amazing. And we will perform it if possible.
Yeah.
What do you think, Claire?
That sounds good. That sounds good. Or if you can't perform, if you can't think of one to write, you could suggest one, because that's what they did in the Middle Ages. They begged, borrowed, and stole stuff right, left, and centre. There wasn't a such thing as copyright, so you could use another tune. If you hadn't got a tune, you just use one that fitted. So it's very much a medieval practice. So we could certainly do that too. So if you have any ideas for that, that'd be great.
Great.
We're finished, aren't we, with doing the Ave Maria chorus?
Yes,
the mic's on for anyone who wants to do it. You don't have to. We thought that might be fun.
Yes, we thought because
laughing.
we want to do our unleash the chaos at the end, even though it never works that we actually sound that good together. I still feel it's something that we want to finish on that note. Everyone who feels like it, unmute and sing the chorus of the Los Said Gods, the Ave Maria, in whatever way you want. We don't need to stick to any rhythm now. Do it fast. You can do it slow. Just any way you like, but maybe we should stick with the same key, all of us. So, Ave Maria, da, 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 da. Let's go.
Not everyone's unmuted yet. Hang on. And I think also when Ariane says that we don't sound very good, she doesn't. That's no disrespect to your voices. That's just that Zoom's on code.
Okay, here we go. I think the people unmute, and here we go. And Ave Maria, gratia plena.
Oh, that was terrible.
Brilliant. That was really good. I could hear today I could hear a lot more people individually. It was fabulous. Thank you so much. Really good singers. Thank you very much.
See you next week.
Thank you.